All right, music fans, welcome. Harmless Dave here, talking about real hypocrisy, real music-related issues, and doing so in real time for just a handful of real people just like you and just like me. All right, so reading this headline about Yngwie Malmsteen, if you don't know who he is, you got to go back to the 1980s. My buddy Jeff Scott Soto used to sing for Yngwie. Sing for your supper, Jeff. That's what Yngwie used to say. Hey, you need a vocalist like Soto to pull off some Malmsteen music. Anyway, headline, Yngwie has postponed the next few concerts on his current U.S. tour. The postponement was announced via a statement shared earlier today on the legendary Swedish guitarist's social media. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, and then in parentheses, they go, not the thing, don't worry, because the only thing that we're supposed to worry about is the thing. We're not supposed to worry about, hey, he's got pneumonia, hey, he's just exhausted and needs to take a few days off, and, you know, he's got a depleted immune system, whatever it is. We're not supposed to worry about those things, but we are supposed to worry about the thing. Now, Yngwie has been instructed to take a few days rest, so the next few show dates will be postponed for the foreseeable. Foreseeable what? Just, it says for the foreseeable. All purchased tickets and meet and greets will be honored for the rescheduled dates. Wow. He's meeting and greeting. That's fairly bold. Maybe that's why he's got to take a few days off due to unforeseen. Folks, have you noticed the language? Unrelated medical condition, a brief illness, a short illness, and then poof, that person's gone. They're dead. And everybody's like, wow, a short illness, huh? Must have been a pretty potent short illness. An illness to me is like, you know, grab me a box of Kleenex and some cough drops, and I will ride this thing out and drink lots of fluids and eat some chicken soup, right? I mean, what is going on? This is why I think all of this is a giant psyop. It's a giant global psyop. And now, yes, the tinfoil hat is on. It's fastened. You can't see it, but it's there. It's imaginary, right? Just like a tinfoil hat person would have. See my imaginary hat? Doesn't it look nice? Because I'm crazy, right? Look, a lot of people are crazy like me. When they say unforeseen circumstances, could you be less specific? Could you just throw it out there and make it sound like something that nobody can figure out? And that's what they're doing. Now, here's the dilemma for Yngwie. If he does have the thing and he didn't do the thing, he will be ostracized forever until he doesn't tour anymore, because he'll be a recluse because of all of the abuse. If he did do the thing and got the thing, kind of like Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley and a whole host of other people, but don't worry, all their symptoms were mild and nothing to worry about. Thank goodness. I'm ready to go back to Walgreens, because I don't know if you've heard, this week they're saying, you're not fully thinged anymore. You need to go back out. And it's December. The year has not ended yet. Okay, all this wonderful activity, this super amazing, I don't know, protocol started what, back in like March? And some people now are on their third. In Israel, they're talking a fourth and a fifth. Folks, this is insane. This is completely insane. But anyway, getting back to Yngwie's problem here, if he puts it out there that he's got the thing and he didn't do the thing, then his career is kind of over, right? Because everybody's just going to dump on the guy. And if he got the thing and did the thing, then it proves that the thing doesn't do the thing it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So, but then, you know, you'll have the apologists, and then they'll do some cut and paste on the article. The CDC says, the good little emperor says, do, 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 do. And you're just going to be like, really? And, what about, how's Joe Rogan doing these days? Is he okay? Ted Nugent, is he all right? I mean, yeah, I know. You can go and read what they said and you'll take umbrage with it and think that they're crazy and out to lunch and just get with the plan Joe and Ted and Yngwie. And who knows, maybe Yngwie really is just under the weather and it's not related. Maybe he took the test and he failed the test that they want you to take, right? And it was determined that he didn't have anything related stuff. And so he's just being truthful in a very sort of roundabout and rather difficult to figure out way. It's fine with me. I mean, if you're a fan of Yngwie Malmsteen, he was supposed to be touring out in California, New Mexico, Dallas, Texas, Oklahoma, and Houston. Anyway, he's a pretty decent guitar player. I've never really cared for his work all that much, although I do recognize that it is very different. It's not like a lot of stuff, especially in the 1980s. I mean, we heard that and we were like, wow, this guy's some classical guitar, heavy metal genius fused together. Just wasn't really my thing. It still isn't really my thing, but I do appreciate it. And the fact that Soto actually sang with Yngwie is just some really cool rock and roll history at this point for me. So in any event, we shall see what happens next in the career of Yngwie Malmsteen and all these other people who now have to worry about their PR. Because if they get sick, then they're going to have to tell people, so just want to let you know, it's not the thing. So you can trust me, because if it is the thing, look, you can't beat the thing. And if it's the thing, you have to just talk about it a lot and talk about how you did exactly what the little emperor told you to do. And because of that, you're still here today. Not that anybody has any long-term problems with this or any other after effects or effects in general. Nope, because, the media doesn't talk about that. So I trust the media. I trust that they're telling us the full story here. Don't you? I mean, every article I read, especially from the government rock media sponsored by Pfizer, I 100% trust it. Why wouldn't you trust Pfizer? I mean, they're just a lovable company that wants the best for humanity, right? All right, I'm done, folks. This is kind of redundant because it's every day. There are articles like this every day, and you have to smile a little bit and then maybe cry right after that.